MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Zach Davies gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a
leading
better
off for the
team
Nationals,
defensively,
the center
moving
fielder,
guys
number
around
4,
and shifting
Adam
as much as they can.
Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
And the pitch.
Nope,
Ball
that's
1.
a ball.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
The 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Right side, but it's well fouled. We'll try again, 1-2. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Max Scherzer will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's been only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. I'm going to talk about Mark Trumbo. We all know why he's in there. Exit velocity and launch angle. Enough said. He'll dabble with the glove, but he's in the lineup to drive in runs.
At the plate, Eric Thames. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Leading
of the
off
first.
for the Brewers, the right fielder, Eric Thames.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Baseball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so
Batting
a good
second,
job there of exploiting
center
that.
fielder,
That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Zimmerman on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as this series continues, meanwhile, the Giants have already won their matchup, so they lie in wait on our winner here. In is Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Scherzer gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. One and two for Christian Yelich.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Pops this one up. Coming in is Goodwin. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with that man coming up, the
first baseman,
monster,
Ryan.
he steps in the batter's box. There's no scoring position.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Braun has it. The tag, and he is out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
1 strike.
No score. Drilled right back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which
Batting
I don't
sixth,
think is the best pitch
right
anyway,
fielder,
you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
As a look, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Zimmerman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. No balls and a strike to count. Trumbo stands at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one.
Out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Now in the box, Travis
leading
Shaw
off
will
the
get to take
Brewers,
his first cuts here.
the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. Backhanded. And
Got
a
him.
step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now, Mike Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Fastball well outside. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodwin is right there. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Past battles with Scherzer, he brings with him a .313 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Nationals, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Still 1-2. Even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 31.
At the plate, Max
Scherzer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. To a windup.
Washington, the center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Moustakas is there. Whipped this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. On, he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
In now, Zach Davies. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Yep, he made it.
Well, he took a
The
risk
right fielder, number 7,
second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. You see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think that what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Popped straight up. Trumbo coming on, but he can't get to it. That's a one-out hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy's having a big series.
The left fielder, number 22.
Isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman, number 8.
And time will be called as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So it's second and third with one gone now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready with the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. It's the Brewers 2 and the Nats 1. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
That's inside.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Back up. That got him. Go to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
At first base.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The count. Took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Trumbo.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Murphy at third. Dozier at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. The 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're down 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas.
Leading
he
off
flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect
Next
before
for
the ball
Milwaukee.
even left the pitcher's hand.
The
That
catcher,
pitch wasn't even
Manny.
close. He would have needed a flag to bring it back up.
In now, Manny Pena.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now
That's
a
out.
fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Gone in order are the Brewers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Okay,
the
thank
left
you, Heidi.
fielder, number 8, Brian Goodwin.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
So one away here with the bases empty. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Shaw has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Now batting, Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Popped him up. Arcia has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Riding in once again, Zach Davies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to be patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is popped up near second base. Murphy shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
He got the pop out. Segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these two starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Thames. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Scherzer now 1-1. Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The center fielder,
like a routine runner that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to hook it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Crumbo. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in, Adam Eaton. And Dan, he and his fellow top
the Nationals
haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
Adam
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
It's a strike with the breaking ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, and there's one
now
away.
batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now,
Anthony
Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Thames is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets.
Outside,
but
that's the
since
ball.
he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
The batter,
kept
number
his hands
2,
inside the baseball,
shortstop,
ripped the base hit.
Brian
And if you're a pitcher
Dozier.
right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Here comes another 0-2. Back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2
Leading
in
off
the ball game
the
so far.
Brewers, the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Trumbo, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Long throw to third. And they will not get him at third, so the Brewers have runners at the corners to start the inning.
Now batting second baseman.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Shortstop, Orlando.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that
didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. Milwaukee leads it 3-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Leading off
1
for
for
Washington.
2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. A good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Line drive base hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Brian Goodwin.
Striding in, Brian Goodwin. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Trumbo leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle with getting count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1,
0
for
for
2
from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Yeah.
It's taken, strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped up, Braun. Base charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Take it to the
please
bag
join
for the out. And
traditional
there's your unassisted double play. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
The call from the pen
These
to take
changes
over on
for
the mound and
Washington.
start the home
Now
7th.
pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 30, Coda Glover. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 3,
To the plate now,
Michael
Danny
A.
Healy
Taylor.
struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to left. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
Ladies and
Freddie
gentlemen,
Galvis
your
will get the
attention,
call here as
please.
he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 13, Freddie Galvis.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Ball, that's off the
ball
plate.
2. The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, one thing's for certain.
The right fielder, number
looks like
7.
a genius right there.
Aaron.
He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Into the box, Eric Thames. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
No.
And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men
The
gone.
center fielder, number 6,
Runner
Lorenzo.
at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. There is Dozier. Throw, got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. Brewers strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Martinez been
Now
summoned
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen as he'll
Brewers,
do so to start the
number
8th.
32, Malcolm Martinez.
Standing in, Michael Taylor.
Leading off for the
Getting his
Nationals,
first plate appearance
the
here in the
left fielder,
8th after entering
Michael
off the bench just a little
Taylor.
bit ago. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Popped him up. Braun has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Final
the
line
center
there for
fielder,
the Brewers starting
Adam
pitcher. He really
Eaton.
delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the third baseman, number 6.
Very good pitching performances
Anthony
illustrated there as we give
Rendon.
you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
2-0.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Daniel Murphy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Thames. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Your attention, please.
Come on now and pinch
now running at
here.
third base, number 7, Trey Turner.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Thames is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Brewers 3 and the Nationals 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second.
This change defensively for the Nationals. Now playing second base, number 7, Trey Turner.
Collins
now pitching for Washington.
Bullpen in the bottom
number
half of the
55, Tim Collins.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3
Leading
thus
off
far.
the Brewers, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice 3 singles, but hey, take 3 for 4 every week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, and everything, a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield
the
single.
third baseman,
Sliding into the box, Travis Shaw. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if
0-1's
anything
the
hit
count.
hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
The 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he
Count.
can't make
0-2.
contact on the bender. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier
He's up.
on to
He's
Zimmerman,
out.
and they get them both.
Now batting, second
Really
baseman.
good hit for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Yelich at third with two away.
Count
There's
is
ball
2-1.
two now. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right
The
there.
batter, number
Not
three,
only get a ripping
shortstop,
out, but to give your team a little bit
Orlando.
of freedom.
It does, and it makes your
Arcia.
pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Set. Here's the 0-1. Just a low ball there, and he's quickly
No
down
ball,
in the
two
count.
strikes.
0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Slow roller left side. Scooped up, throw to
He's out.
second for the force out, and the side is retired. Two hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. The fifth and final game moves to the ninth inning now. It's the Brewers 4 and the Nationals 2.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
The reliever is warm out there.
Your
Josh
attention,
Hader
please.
comes on from the pen,
Now
hoping to
pitching
finish
for
this
the
one
Brewers,
off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line drive to left. Yelich is there, one away.
Now
Well, he
batting,
hit that ball
right fielder,
pretty well, but the only
Marvin
problem was that he
Trumbo.
pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo.
Ball.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball
Count
for ball
1-0.
one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Fouled off. Fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that
pitcher,
fastball was
number
way behind him
55.
when the swing came through the
Tim
zone. I have to think he was
Collins.
looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Your
Howie
attention,
Kendrick
please.
Will grab a bat and hit
Pinch
for the
hitting for
pitcher.
Washington, number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Off the plate and
Outside.
away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit in the air out toward left. Yelich is under it. And the Brewers are a step closer. They've advanced to the National League Championship Series.
Advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.